Real Muto. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one. Swings through that one for strike two.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
And that one ripped to left. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. Back at Yankee Stadium as we go to the last of the third. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play.
You know, these Yankees definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Oh.
Got him swinging. Catcher has it, fires to first. Got him. One away on the strikeout. Anthony Volpe digs in now. Rolled softly, but that goes foul.
Well, this can be kind of frustrating for the hitting coach. Right now, this lineup seems to be swinging at everything.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. So digging in, Oswaldo Cabrera. On the ground, right side, and it goes just foul. High fly ball out into left center field. He's got it, and that is the third. Back in New York, Trey Turner now. Swings and misses. It's 0-1.
Hey, partner, back in 2023, Turner homered off the same pitcher twice in the same inning. Only a few players have ever done it, and his were against his former team, the Washington Nationals.
Swing and a ground ball. Over to Goldie. That's the first out in the top of the fourth. Here's the second baseman, Bryson Stott. Late swing, foul to the left. Base is empty, one away here on opening day. Got him swinging, and he's up to 7 strikeouts. Edmundo Sosa stands in for the Phillies. Swing and a miss. Strike one. Sosa measures 6 feet even, 210 pounds, and he was born in Panama. 2 outs. Good eye in that spot. Swing and a miss. Bottom of the fourth, so the batter now will be Trent Grisham. Swing and a miss, strike one.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
No way.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Got him swinging. Here comes Aaron Judge. And ball one to Judge. 1 out, base is empty. In the air, left field, down the line. Kepler makes the play, and there's 2 down. Ben Rice stepping in now for the Yankees.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay closed.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Marsh running hard. And that is that. Ready now for the 5th inning. And now here is Bryce Harper. Cole back to work. Swings through that one for strike one.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Jazz tosses to first. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth. Here's Nicholas Castellanos. A little out front there as he swings through it.
0-1.
Check swing, and he went. And that's strike two.
0-2.
Got him looking. That's his 9th strikeout so far. And now it's Alec Bohm. He's 0 for 1. Now a screamer into the outfield. And foul ball. The Phillies yet to pick up a hit here. Late on that fastball.
Well, baseball is coming out of his hand very well. He's been able to paint all 4 corners, but really good ride at the top of the zone. Hitters have to respect that. Very difficult pitch to hit.
Era este. Vete a apoyar al otro para allá.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout.
Vamos arriba. Aquí nadie quiere batear, Nadie quiere batear. Quinto inning y nadie bateando. Oye, esto es de 7 también.
Giancarlo Stanton. And a foul ball.
You know, these Yankees just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a
Son 7 innings. Okay, perfecto.
No doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
Stott over to first in time, and they take care of Stanton for the out. Bellinger now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
0-1's the count.
No.
And there's a foul ball.
Sí, más rápido. No, es para saber porque aquella vez yo no sabía y me dejaron en terreno en el 7. Yo dejé al Skinning ahí tirando hasta... Me dejaron en terreno. Ay, Dios. Estoy malo. Mira un bloopercito, el primer inning, Ahí está Turner.
He's got it, and there's 2 away.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those could be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Goldie now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there.
Paul Goldschmidt. Mira.
Short, snagged on a bounce. Turner with the throw to first. 3 up, 3 down. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6.
Aquí nadie quiere batear.
For Philadelphia, Brandon Marsh late on that fastball.
0-1's the count.
That clips the corner.
Uy.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Sí.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out in plenty of time to first.
Papi, tengo a Ben Rice cachando. Yo no sabía que ese tipo cachaba.
Max Kepler at the plate. And that one fouled off. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Here's the 0-2. Fights it off. He'll see another.
We're always having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Brings it in. 2 away. And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. On the ground to third.
Ay.
Jump throw. On the money. Nice play.
Vamos allá.
Back for more from the Bronx.
Vamos ya, sí.
And here is Jazz Chisholm Jr. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt.
La madre que batea aquí.
The first out after the drop down strike. And next for New York, Anthony Volpe struck out swinging his first time. This one popped up. Squeezes it. And a couple of quick outs. And stepping in for the Yankees, Oswaldo Cabrera. Swings and misses. And it's 0-1.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low.
That's to third. Fires over to first. And that will end the inning. Back in the Bronx. Here's Turner now.
No way.
In there, base hit. And the bid for history is gone.
Gracias a Dios que no la
The dream
levanto.
of a perfect game turns out to be just that, thanks to this hit. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
Calls it in, and there's one away. Here's the third baseman, Edmundo Sosa. 0 for 2 in this one. Swings through that one.
Pretty amazing, his first pitch strike percentage, over 90%. You know you're getting something in the zone first pitch. So if you're a hitter, you got to be ready to let it fly, even though he's...
Turner runs. Swing and a miss. Throw there. Safe. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. So Harper stands in. The first overall pick back in 2010. Intentional walk here with 2 out. They set up a force at any base to end the inning. So the go-ahead run is into scoring position. Now it's the right fielder, Nick Castellanos. Ground ball up the middle. Finds its way through, base hit.
Mira para allá.
Turner in to score. It's an RBI single. And they take the lead in the 7th.
Comes through with the RBI. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down.
Boom. In the box here. Lets that one go for a ball.
Se activaron los bates de este ahora.
For a nod. Harper headed for the plate. He'll score easily. And it's an RBI single. And they lead by
Cállate, Yoba,
2.
cállate.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. And now the center fielder, Brandon Marsh.
0-1.
And there's a fly ball deep right field. Going back. And he makes the play on the warning track.
Ya lo perfect game me va a dar.
Bottom of the 7th. Here's the Yankees lead off
Perfect
hitter,
game.
Trent Grisham. Foul ball there. The Yankees looking to rally. And that is out of play. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Ground ball right side, and that chance handled. Tosses to first, and the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. Here is Aaron Judge. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. That was the sweeper, but it missed.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
Judge waits.
Míralo ahí, vamos. Primer hijito, let's go.
Just like that, the perfect game is gone. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out
El
single.
MVP.
Here's the catcher, Ben Rice.
No way, doble play. Quieto. Vamos allá.
And here is Giancarlo Stanton.
Vamos, Stanton.
In the dirt. Runners stay put. That's ball 1. 2 on, 1 out. Right
Uy.
there for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Ground ball left side, could be 2. Whips it across.
Mierda,
and they take care of Stanton for the out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Bellinger swings through it for strike 1.
Bueno,
The ground is short. Safe at first, and an infield single keeps the inning going.
Picks himself up an RBI. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ball game.
Here is Goldschmidt. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Buen picheo, coño.
Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. Swings and misses. And the count 1-2.
Well, if he's good.
Bellinger goes. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Wheeler is just 1 strike away.
Ball that's outside.
The winning run on second base.
Buen picheo, coño.
And he chases that one in the dirt. And that'll do it as they complete the strikeout to end it.
Well, he went the distance for that first MLB win, Boog. I think it's impressive how much trust the skipper already has in him. This could be the start of something great.
And your final score here today, 2-1.
Ya lo tuviste por ahí, Marco. No, yo digo la de dar un jonrón y dejarlo en el terreno.
Vamos allá, Juni, vamos allá.
From the city of brotherly love and Citizens Bank Park, a great night for baseball ahead on the show. It's the New York Yankees taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. Here's the center fielder, Trent Grisham. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. And the home opener is underway. Swings and misses. 0-2 now. Breaking ball misses down and away.
Qué guayno más feo, mano.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup. Real Muto up with it. Fires to first. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike. Aaron Judge at the plate.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
Late on that fastball.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
That one missed. One out, bases empty. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. And now it's going to be Ben Rice. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And that is that. Here's Trey Turner. And that one is lifted in the air. Bellinger. And there's one away. This is Bryson Stott. To the right side. Over to Goldie. And they get the out. Here's Nicholas Castellanos. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
Foul ball. That one ripped. And a base hit. And that extends the inning for Bryce Harper.
Everything came together for him. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Castellanos leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Up the middle. And it finds its way through for a hit. To second, and he's out. That's the third. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. Second inning set to go. In now is the Yankees DH, Giancarlo Stanton. And he swings through that one.
No ball. 1 strike.
Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
That one down the line, and that's just foul. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game. And here comes Bellinger. And a swing and a miss. Bellinger's an interesting example when you talk about scouting and development. I mean, this is a guy now that has turned into one of the premier power hitters in the sport. He was a 4th-round pick out of Hamilton High School in Chandler, Arizona in 2013. He hit 1 homer his senior year. Next pitch is outside.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with a 3-1 count.
1 down, base is empty. Hard hit, right side.
man.
Takes it himself. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the 2nd. Paul Goldschmidt will climb in. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Just off the inside corner. 1-2 to count. And that skips in the dirt. 2 outs, base is empty. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Outside, and that is ball 4. And that's their first base runner of the game.
Well, 2-out walks are never good, especially when you're trying to get back into that dugout. But he's still in a good spot. He's just got to refocus and deal with the bottom of this order.
Jazz Chisholm Jr., the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. Swing and a miss and a slider.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter into the 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spin on anything that's down.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. And that's the 3rd out. Welcome back to Citizens Bank Park, where these Phillies fans are geared up for another season. Their postseason run was cut short after they ran into a red-hot Mets team in the NLDS.
Yeah, that was a tough series to swallow for these fans. Phillies were good all year, but they couldn't cool down the Mets when it mattered most.
Throws to second, the tag, and they cut him down, going for 2. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So a man aboard now with 1 away. And now Johan Rojas. And a big swing and a miss.
0-1.
We talk so much about how starting pitchers prepare for their starts. I talked with Max Fried, and one of the things he told me back in 19, he and Lucas Giolito started using MLB The Show to go over scouting reports. 1st and 2nd, 1 out. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Brandon Marsh. Volpe. Over to Jazz, there's 1.
Vamos ya.
That's 2. Top half of the 3rd inning, and now the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. And a foul ball.
You know, these Yankees, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 8.
Estaba.
Now this one is blasted to right.
Volpe.
Get it.
En la casa.
Back there and gone. He'll circle the bases. It's 1-0. Oswaldo Cabrera getting ready to hit. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
1 strike.
So you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the home run.
¿Qué?
Back to the top of the Yankees.
Ya me lo dijiste.
Now here's Trent Grisham. 0 for 1 so far. Hit hard but foul off to the left.
I never got to play at Citizens Bank Park in my career, just the old Veterans Stadium in Philadelphia.
Dime.
The crowds here are just as energetic now as they were at that old park. And trust me, as an outfielder visiting town, you're going to hear it from the fans out there in the bleachers.
Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Aaron Judge comes to the plate now. We think of home runs when we see Judge, which makes sense because, well, he hits a lot of them.
Yeah, you're right about that, Boog. In fact, Judge hit 300 home runs before he reached 1,000 hits.
Miércoles.
Throws to second for 1.
¿Qué? Ahorita.
Back here in Philadelphia, ready to go for the last half of the inning. It'll bring up JT Realmuto. And fouled off. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Tied him up on a fastball inside. He caught it behind his back. Throw to first, and they get the out. And now for the Phillies, Bryson Stott grounded out his first time. Hit in the air, left field. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Back at Citizens Bank Park, on to the fourth, and here's the catcher, Ben Rice. That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
Uy.
Foul ball, still 0-2.
Me ganó él 2-1. O la del empate en tercera y lo dejé ahí.
Just off the outside part of the plate.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. That one is upstairs. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. A swing and a foul out of play. Inside and it hit him. Here's Cody Bellinger. Grounded out his first time up. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Bilsigi, this is a guy that grew up in big league clubhouses, and it's something that you see throughout the game. Sons whose fathers also played the majors. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And an excellent job keeping it right there. Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate. Walked his first time. On the ground. Boom. They take the force out, and that ready to go, bottom 4. And now the right fielder, Nick Castellanos. And that one fouled off.
La saqué con Volpi.
The other way, makes the grab, 1 down. And here's Harper now.
He put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives won't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Grisham on the move, and he hauls it in. 2 away now. Down to third baseman, Alec Bohm. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Got the bat going too soon, and strike two. That one the other way.
Vamos.
Oh, he gloves it. Back here in Philadelphia, now it's the second baseman, Jhon Jr.
El día de las madres.
As he was out front that time. Swings through that.
Spin rate's outstanding on that high fastball. Really tough to hit.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. Making 7 strikeouts for him. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Anthony Volpe. He's already homered here in this one. Foul off down the right side. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Up the middle. And a couple of quick outs. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Oswaldo Cabrera. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. And Kyle Schwarber will come up. And a ground ball to first. Down the line, and it's foul. Looking to get the tying run on base.
Ahí está el lighter ahí.
It looks like somebody missed the swing sign. That's the first pitch this team's taken for a ball all game long.
En el baño hay uno.
And a count 1-2.
Y la lata.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. That one just misses. It's 2-2. And that's down and away.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
In the air, center field. Grisham in position. Drops into the glove. And there's one down. Johan Rojas stands in for the Phillies. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Uy.
Line drive, that's a base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Makes the catch for the out. JT Realmuto steps in. Struck out swinging his first time. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Tap foul at the plate. Runner goes again. Cut on and missed. Man, is he no throw, safe at second. And the tying run is now in scoring position. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit is probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Brings it in, and that's the inning. Top 6 digging in. Trent Grisham. Luzardo back to work. 0-1.
Mierda, por todo el medio.
Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Realmuto up with it. Fires the first. In time to get him. One away in the strikeout. Now big number 99, Aaron Judge. 0 for 2 in this one. Judge comes up empty there.
Come on, one strike.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Come on,
Fly ball down the line. This has got a chance, and it is foul.
I love how he tracked the ball right there and was able to get through that fastball just a little bit late. Otherwise, it stays fair. I think if the top hand is a little stronger, same swing produces a home run.
Yo fui a buscarlo. O sea, yo no iba a decir nada, pero lo fui a buscar.
And up next for New York, Ben Rice.
En vida real iniciador, pero aquí lo tienen como relevo. Vamos, diantre, mano.
Tosses to first. That ends the frame. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. So they turn to the veteran pitcher in this spot, Fernando Cruz.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Over to Goldie. 1 up, 1 down.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
One down, Phillies down a run. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Buen bateado, coño.
Should be extra bases. Round second, digging for third. Relay throw. He's safe.
Buen bateado.
It certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. A triple into the opposite field gap. That gets
lifted in the air. Squeezes it. Runner tags for home. To the plate. Safe. And we are tied. Here's Bryce Harper.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
You know, with the shift on, hits right into it. Throws to first in time. Harper retired.
Miércoles.
Back here in Philadelphia, stepping in, Giancarlo Stanton. Out front and foul to the left side. And he can't come up with it. Still fires to first. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe. Go ahead run on base. Bellinger up to hit. Substitution now at first base. And here's the pinch runner, Jason Dominguez. Squirts away a little bit. Well done behind the dish.
No.
And that one in the air center field. And it's caught for the out. Here's Paul Goldschmidt. He's 0 for 1. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. And it's fouled off. One away. Tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. Runner on the go again. In the dirt. Dominguez into scoring position on the wild pitch. And there goes the double play possibility. Foul ball still a 1-2 count.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
One out. The go-ahead run is at second. Ripped to short. Zips it across, and they get Goldschmidt for the out. Now at the plate, Jazz Chisholm Jr. This one in the dirt, and the runner holds. Man on second, 2 down. Oh, great stop to first. And that's a nice play to end the inning. Back at Citizens Bank Park, set for the last half of the 7th. And digging in for Philadelphia, Alec Bohm. Ground ball, left side. Tosses across to first, and 1 away in the bottom of the 7th. Now it's the DH, Kyle Schwarber, late on that fastball.
This guy's usually not one to chase pitches off the plate, but he did there. We'll see if he can tighten up his zone a little bit.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Throw to first, in time for the 2nd out. Good job to clean it up after the drop 3rd strike. So up next, Johan Rojas. First pitch swinging.
He's been great in this one. Eye-hand coordination just failed him a little bit right there.
Swing and a miss.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And we're back. We're at the top of the 8th. And stepping in for the Yankees, Anthony Volpe. That's in there. And that is strike 1. Strike 2.
He's falling behind in a huge spot, Boo. Got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the bat a little bit, spread out those feet, whatever it takes.
Phillies fans want a strikeout. Fastball, and he gets out of the way. On the ground to 3rd, and it stays fair. Jazz on his horse coming around 3rd. Relay throw home, not in time. He beat it, and they've got the lead. Oswaldo Cabrera, the next to hit. Runner on the move, puts a bunt down. Harper. They get the tag on him. He's safe. Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. 1 for 3. First pitch just misses.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. Judge
Vamos. Let's go, Capitán.
Base hit, run scores.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. The pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with the pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
Swing and a miss. That is strike 2.
He's in a great spot right here. Ahead in the count 0-2. All 4 pitches in play right here, partner.
Judge, the runner at first with 2 gone. Bounce that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Real Muto up with it. Fires the first. Got it. Back here in Philadelphia, Brandon Marsh steps to the plate.
Going, yeah, we in go mode. Going, yeah, we in go mode.
Cut on and missed 96 with that fastball. Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a high fly ball, deep left field. That's back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. And now it's JT Realmuto. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Run comes in from second, and it's an RBI single, and now they trail by 1. Trey Turner at the plate. Hit in the air, center field. Grisham settles under it. Out number 2. So it's their last chance in this one. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Bryson Stott. Swing and a miss.
Right now they're looking for something, hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
1 strike away. Chases the changeup in the dirt. Up with it, fires to first. No chance on the throw, he beats it out.
You're best when you let the game come to you. Tried to make too much happen right there. Not his best at bat.
First and second, 2 outs. Castellanos will hit next. Trying to deliver as the hero. Check swing. Did he go? No, he didn't. Fought off foul. And a count 1-2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Got him, and that's the ball game.
Buen juego.
Well, Boog, I can think of prettier ways to get your first win on the mound in the majors. He'll have some work to do after the blown save, but a win is a win. Congrats to him on this career milestone.
3-2 the final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm Jhon Sciambi. We'll see you soon.
Diablo. Turnen la pelo, papá. Y la llega a calzar bien. No, y para el tercer lado el catcher le hace ese error. A mí que Castellano la sacara. Diablo, brother, ¿no? Y Scott, que te abrió con esa recta bajita y la fallaste. Ay, ay, ay. Dale, están cerrados hoy. Yo mañana voy allá, eso me queda 5 minutos de aquí de casa, voy allá y le digo, Mara, para alquilar el parque para el viernes. Yo no sé cuánto es, pero cuando me den el total le debo saber a todo el mundo.
Welcome in, baseball fans, and here in New York, we've got baseball on the show. It's the Philadelphia Phillies going up against the New York Yankees. All right, ready to go here. Now, here is Trey Turner. And a foul ball. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. That one is absolutely belted. That's long gone.
Para que se le siga cagando en la a Turner.
The game leaves the yard. The Phillies score first. It's 1-0. Foul ball there. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the third and final game of the series. Check swing, and he went. And it's 0-2.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
Swings and misses, and that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. And first offering is fouled off. And a big swing and a miss.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the cleanup hitter for the Phillies, Bryce Harper. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
0-1.
Next offering in there for a strike. And that is strike 2. Check swing, no appeal.
Really good check swing right there. So difficult to hold off on the slider from a same side thrower. Very difficult to pick up the release point.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
He was all over that one. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
And now Jhon Rojas. Fastball for a strike. It's 0-1. Rojas getting the start in center. 24 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic.
Okay.
Tardy on that fastball. He's going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Stretches out and hauls it in. We go to the bottom of the first. And now the center fielder, Trent Grisham. Grisham, first-round pick of the Brewers in 2015. And it's through for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. It's Aaron Judge now. Slider right there.
0-1's the count.
Mierda.
Turner.
No se error este.
That's one. Relay to first, double play.
Well, he made his pitch down in the zone. He got that ball on the ground. The double play he was looking for. Really good execution.
Ben Rice in the box now as he leaves that one up high. 2 outs, base is empty. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Back at Yankee Stadium. All set for the start of the inning. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Rodon back to work. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That one's carrying. And it's gone. He sends it out of here. It's 2-0. This is Bryson's stop. He swings and fouls one off. And the lefty kicks, delivers. Slings to first, 1 out in the second.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Brandon Marsh now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Swings through that one, out in front that time.
0-2.
And a base hit into right. So a man aboard now with one away.
Really nice job at two-strike hitting in that at-bat. When you see a ball come off the bat like that, you know it was pretty much a perfect swing. And for me, I start wondering, and I'm looking on the computer, what was the exit velocity? This time 106.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Makes the grab, and there's two gone.
Dos jonrones, look. Turner y Schwarber.
Trey Turner with a chance now. He's already homered in this game. Swings and misses. Strike one. Ripped on a line. Bellinger makes the catch, and that'll do it. Bottom of the second. Now here's Giancarlo Stanton. There's a strike.
Hacho, el de Turner lo posible. Otro en medio me quedó el correless.
Check
No.
swing. He went too far, and it's a strike. Raging back towards the wall.
Mira eso, mira eso.
It in at the wall.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Bellinger's dad won a couple of World Series rings in 1999 and 2000. Clay was a backup infielder with the New York Yankees. Late with the swing there. In the 2023 season, Cody's dad, Clay, made a trip to Wrigley Field and sat in the right field bleachers to watch his son play. That's kind of cool. One down, base is empty.
Yep, that ball went out.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And Paul Goldschmidt will come up to hit. He was late there. Strike one.
0-1's the count.
That one fouled off.
Miércoles.
Harper makes the catch, inning over. Back in the Bronx, new inning getting started, and here comes Alec Boehm. That's to third. One up, one down. Saying 4 homers in 22 games at Old Yankee Stadium. What do you remember?
Well, I remember my rookie year hitting 2 in one game, and before that game in the clubhouse, there was a gentleman there who owned it.
Oh, and a great stop. Gathers and throws. Got him. Nice play. And now here is Harper. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Strike one.
So I went into the game. I happened to hit 2 when I walked into the store the next day, and he looked at me and said, "You're trying to put me out of business, aren't you?" And that was a great experience that I had as a rookie playing against the Yankees, playing in New York.
Swing and a miss at 90. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Turner zips it to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. And the batter will be the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. Swings through that one. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Boom. Throws across the diamond, and that quickly 2 away. Now it's going to be Oswaldo Cabrera. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Swings through that one for strike 2.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Got him.
Oh,
And he's
yeah.
registered 3 K. Start of the 4th, and now for the Phillies, Jhon Rojas.
For you growing up in New York City, I mean, you're a big sports fan. Tell me about your experience with the Yankees growing up.
I really went to Shea Stadium more than I did to Yankee Stadium. I grew up a Phillies fan. There was one game, though, that I went to as a kid. I sat in the upper deck. It was the game that Bo Jackson hit 3 homers in his first 3 plate appearances and then hurt his shoulder diving for Deion Sanders inside the park home run. That's probably the most memorable game that I ever attended as a fan at Old Yankee Stadium. Well, it was bumpy in the early going for the lefty, but he settled into a really nice groove. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. 2 down, bases empty. Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies. Lifted in the air down the left side. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Bottom of the 4th, so the batter now will be Trent Grisham. Fouled off. He was late.
You know, these Yankees definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
And a swing and a miss. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Here comes Aaron Judge.
Out.
Well, in terms of hitting rocket home runs, Judge is near the top of that list. Only Giancarlo Stanton has hit more with greater exit velocity than Judge. Look out, though. Shohei is quickly climbing those charts.
Stop. And puts the squeeze on that one. 2 down. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Ben Rice. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
And it's fouled away. Two outs. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Back in New York. Ready now for the 5th inning. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. Rodon back to work. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
There's a swing and a miss.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. Here comes Real Muto. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
0-1.
That one out to right. Bellinger moving under this one. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Trey Turner now. He's already homered here in this one. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Now there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
No ball, 2 strikes.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. The shortstop takes the ball.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. That's inside.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good work there. Back for more from the Bronx. Here's Stanton now. As he turns on the rubber. And with that good live arm delivers. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. The Yankees looking to rally. Castellanos ranges back.
Era eso, no. Un tipo de... dos a la vez. Wow.
He was a strikeout victim his first time.
Nope, foul ball.
One out, base is empty. Harper. And he takes it himself for the out.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Goldie at the plate for the second time as he takes ball one. And a base hit. And they have their first base runner since the first inning.
I'm amazed at his ability to pull his hands inside and actually square that baseball up. That pitch was off the plate. So tough to get the barrel to anything in there.
0-1's the count.
Tying run at the plate.
Nope.
And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ground ball. They get the force, and that is back in the Bronx. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6, and now it's Alec Bohm. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
He's a master at hitting fastballs. You need to be careful with the location if you're going to throw them.
And that one moves his feet. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And there's a ball.
What's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Over to Goldie. Now one gone in the top of the 6th.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that junk.
And first offering is fouled off. Rodon ready. Here comes. And a swing and a miss there.
0-2.
Inside, just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Grisham is there, makes the catch, and there's 2 away. Bryce Harper to the plate, 1 for 2. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. Two outs. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Back there. And that one is off the wall. Around second now as they still don't have it. And he's into third with a 2-out triple. Here's the center fielder, Johan Rojas. Out to short. Sends it to first. Third out, and that ends the frame. Back back at Yankee Stadium. And now the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. Stop. Pulls that one down, and there's one down. Here's the third baseman, Oswaldo Cabrera. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Swing and a miss. That's strike one.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
And that's in the dirt.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Harper steps on first for the out.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Swing and a foul straight back.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
They say you win.
0-2 is the count.
And that skips in the dirt.
Strikes.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. Inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swings through that, and it's a strike. And we're back. Top of inning number 7. Here comes Schwartz to the plate. Out of the bullpen for the Yankees, Ryan Yarbrough.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And first offering is fouled off. Yarbrough, 33 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2014. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. In the air, left field. Judge pulls it in for the out. And there's one down. And digging in for Philadelphia, Bryson Stott. 0 for 2 in this one. That one off the bad part of the bat, just a lazy fly ball. 2 down.
Now, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where are you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. That one pushed to the left and foul. 0-2 now. Stays alive. Two outs. Swing and a miss. Struck him. Bottom of the inning. Here is Aaron Judge. The pitch. And that one handled. Tosses to first. Judge out on the play. And next for New York, Ben Rice.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
One down, base is empty. Warning track, ball, and you can touch them all, baseball man. That'll fire up the dugout. It's 2-1. One down. Jhon Stanton digs in now. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that puts the tying run on base.
Well, a big swing of the bat right there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. Looks like we've got a substitution at first. On to pinch run, Jason Dominguez. And fouled off. Inside. And the count even 1-1.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
Ross checks over to first, and he's back.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get some length on the secondary lead and perhaps scoring a ball in the gap.
In the dirt, blocked. Pick off to second, and he throws it into center. No advance, 3 balls and a strike. Exit the zone for a strike. 3-2 now.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first.
Runner on the go. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Trying to close out a 1-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. Runner goes again.
Vamos, 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 vamos.
Runner on the move again.
No way.
Fouls it away. Runner goes again.
Vámonos, vámonos por tercera.
Sneaks through, base hit.
Vamos ya. Hit and run. Let's go. Let's go.
Winning run is aboard with 1 down. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do.
No, tire atrás. Tire atrás.
Hope it finds a hole.
1 out. The possible tying
No.
and go-ahead runs on base.
No.
Next pitch is outside. Bellinger goes. Got him swinging.
Buen ponche, mira, mira, mira. Miércoles.
So they're down to their final out. Now a chance for Jazz Chisholm Jr. Down to their final out, but an opportunity to deliver the tying and maybe even a winning run. Swing and a miss. And they count 1-1. Big spot. 2 out. Both the
Buen
tying
picheo.
and go-ahead runs are aboard.
Ay, bendito, el frío olímpico. El frío olímpico.
And stays alive. Ross is just 1 strike away. Foul ball still a 1-2 count.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated.
Buen picheo, me cago en ti. ¿Ah?
The tying and go-ahead runs are left aboard as this one is over. Sanchez with his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done. I'm sure he'll feel very good about that and get the ball for his trophy case as he should. A start he won't ever forget.
And your final score here today.
Dice buena jugada.